can't stop hustling every minute, every second. Can't stop.
WWE hints at a new show. Drew McIntyre's health issues prior to WrestleMania 39, and Mercedes Mone news. All this and more on this brand new episode of Shot of Brew.
What's going on, party people? Happy Easter Day. Hope that you all enjoyed your WrestleMania weekend last weekend as well. And what a week it was, right? But this is Bros, Brews, and Botches with another episode of Shot of Brew. I'm your bro, Yellow Boy, and I hope that everything is going well with you. So, if this is your first time watching, this is a Shot of Brew, where we bring you a shot of news and professional wrestling from the previous week. But before we get going, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you know when the bros are bringing something new to you, the people, you people. And without further ado, let's get on to that news. WWE files a new trademark hinting at a new show. Now, this news comes from WrestlingNews.co. On April 5th, WWE filed to trademark, quote unquote, WWE Superstars of Tomorrow. I don't know why I had to do that voice, but I had to do that voice. But for entertainment purposes with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. And while it's not been confirmed, the author of the article from WrestlingNews.co believes that this is for a social media platform within WWE. Earlier in the week, however, the docuseries, quote, WWE Recruits, end quote, was announced. Now, this docuseries will follow wrestlers on their journey to become WWE superstars and will air on the Roku channel. John Cena is also listed as a producer, but a premiere date has not yet been set. So keep your eyes peeled for WWE Recruits, and we'll see what will happen with WWE Superstars of Tomorrow. I will save you that hideous voice. But sticking with WWE, let's talk about Drew McIntyre. Now, Drew McIntyre reportedly had health issues heading into WrestleMania 39. Now, this news coming to you from Josh Nason from Figure 4 Online says that the issue or injury that McIntyre has been dealing with started prior to his WrestleMania 39 appearance. Now, we go and talk to old Uncle Dave, which is Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer Radio. He reported that McIntyre worked through the issue during Mania, and he also reported that McIntyre would miss last Friday's SmackDown due to this quote-unquote health issue. Now, there is no timetable in regards to when McIntyre will be out and when he's coming back, but Meltzer went on to report that McIntyre's absence on SmackDown was definitely not due to his contract talks, despite the news coming out about this in this past week, about him being upset with creative and things of that nature and wanting out of his contract. It had nothing to do with those disputes. Meltzer furthered that the company and McIntyre, however, are quote-unquote not close on money, but the contract expiration date is a long way away. And as far as it goes with McIntyre's possibility in AEW for All In Wembley, Meltzer did not think that it was contractually possible. And it got further doubled down by Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp, who said from his sources, the expiration is well after All In for Drew McIntyre. So don't be looking for Drew Galloway in AEW anytime soon. As far as we know, he may re-sign with WWE. Let's just watch and find out. But from one possibility in AEW to another possible AEW performer, Mercedes Mone had an incredible week, culminating in a meet face-to-face with her next IWGP Women's Championship opponent. So let's get into this. So on Wednesday, Mone, or real name Mercedes Renato, popped up as her character Casca Reeves Koska Reeves on the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. On Saturday, Mone competed in her second match in Japan at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Sakura Genesis. Now, she was able to retain that IWGP Women's Championship against Azium, hope I'm saying that right, and Hazuki in a high-paced three-way match. After the match, a new challenger appeared, and that's none other than Mayu Iwatani, who entered the ring and making it known that she would challenge for the title at Stardom All-Star Grand Queendom on April 23rd. Of course, after this, Mone gave her a slap in the face, showing her confidence in her retaining during this NJPW show. However, for those who are unfamiliar, Iwatani is one of the biggest stars in Stardom and one of the finalists in last year's tournament that crowned Kairi as the first IWGP Women's Champion. Now, Iwatani, being a Grand Slam champion within Stardom, has only one title that's eluded her, and that's the IWGP Women's Championship. Now, as far as Mone, this April 23rd show is the last confirmed date in Japan that Mone will be working at this time. Now, it's been reported that Mone has expressed wanting to work with others within Stardom in the future. So we'll see if there's anything in the cards for her to extend working in Japan moving forward after the 23rd. But while we're speaking about futures, let's talk about one AEW wrestler's future in question. Now, AEW wrestler Santana has not been seen since Blood and Guts back in June 2022. Now, the story is coming to us from WrestlingHeadlines.com. It was at Blood and Guts that Santana sustained a torn ACL. However, he had been teaming less and less with his longtime partner Ortiz with a private falling out that they had, which became public. Now, before the injury, Santana was publicly counting down on what many believed as his contract expiration. Now, it has been reported that Santana is still under contract currently and has been paid throughout his injury that he sustained. It's also believed that AEW could keep Santana signed a few months past the return from injury to make up for that lost time that he's lost, while he recovered. So Tony Khan has been very adamant and kept his word to paying injured talent even if it goes past their contract expiration date. So good on Tony for keeping his word, but what will happen when or if Santana returns is the question. But regardless of what happens, keep it tuned to your boys here on Bros, Brews, and Botches, and we'll keep you posted. Finally, you guys, we got some news on the ECW legend Sabu after a health scare over the weekend. So this past weekend during the Squared Circle Expo, ECW legend Sabu suffered a serious medical emergency which prevented him from participating in the remainder of the event. Now, while the details on what actually happened have not come out yet, we do know that Sabu sent out a message shortly after them announcing he not being able to participate that he was doing okay. He sent out a social media post that said, quote, "Hello everyone, I am doing better, and thank you for your well wishes," end quote. So we're glad to see that Sabu is doing better. We don't know what the health scare was, but we do know that he's feeling a lot better. So we hope that Sabu continues to do well on his road to recovery from whatever ailment it is. We know that Sabu has been retired from in-ring action since 2021, and for all his homicidal, suicidal tendencies from back in ECW, hopefully they're not catching up to him, but we do hope for a speedy recovery. Sabu, prayers and thoughts are with you. Get well soon. And that's the news, you all. Hey, just make sure that you do us a big favor and like this video. And if you could, please as well, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down there in the comment section on our video and help us aid that algorithm, feed that algorithm, in order that, you know, you're feeding that algorithm, helping us be on our way to 1K subs. Also, please check out in the description below to follow the bros on all social media sites through our link tree. And please also get yourself some Bros, Brews, and Botches merch from Elevated Creation, as moving forward, it's getting summertime, you're getting them summertime gains. There's going to be some tank tops, crop top shirts or whatnot in that mix with Elevated Creations for Bros, Brews, and Botches. So get you some merch. Also, if you're still digging this music, go check out DJ L Spade for more of this music and other type music in the same genre. Always a friend to the channel. I want to thank him as well. And we want to thank you. I talk about you, all of you out there in the intro, but thank you. So hopefully you've eaten your ham, turkey, whatever, you're full, you've searched for the last egg, the Easter bunny, Easter baskets are put away, and you're ready to start off a new exciting week in wrestling. Obviously, I didn't talk about all things. Obviously, one of the big topics is Vince McMahon, and hopefully we'll get more information as that whole thing continues. Keep it here, keep it locked on your boys at Bros, Brews, and Botches for all of that. But as always, we want to once again thank you for watching, and until next time, as always, we love you. Until we see you again, we out.
I can't stop hustling every minute, every second. Can't stop hustling.
What it do,
from sunrise to sunset.
DJ L
I can't stop
hustling
every minute, every second.
All we know is
can't
hustle,
stop.
baby.
From sunrise to sunset, I can't stop hustling every minute, every second. Can't stop hustling from sunrise to sunset. I can't stop hustling every minute, every second. Can't stop hustling. Finna go like there ain't no end. Finna go till I cannot breathe, cannot see. Shot so loud that I cannot speak. Finna blow this